Team Deathmatch.
Hey, what's going on, people of YouTube? My name is Leon, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about a touchy discussion on Modern Warfare 4 and just the kind of current state of where Call of Duty is right now. So first off, I have been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty 2 on the PS2, and man, I've enjoyed Call of Duty ever since. Definitely hard pass on Advanced Warfare. I think we can all say that. Hey, some people liked it, not me, not my thing. But, so, definitely started off with Call of Duty 2. My first multiplayer was around the World at War series, as far as I can remember, on the PS3. Definitely fun. Modern Warfare, of course, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. Played that also on the PS3 around that same time. And then finally, I got MW2. And, man, what a game. Definitely held as the greatest Call of Duty in my book. Hopefully most of you have the same opinions, but there definitely was a lot of overshadowing. There's a lot of stuff that you guys are going to want to slap me on the face what I'm about to say. The game still had tons of issues. To call it the greatest Call of Duty to ever exist is kind of it's not an understatement. It's more of an overstatement. So I don't know how else to explain this, but Modern Warfare 2 was a very, 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 very unbalanced game that we still had fun in. That's the best way I can describe it. Noob tubes, danger close, one-man army, camping with claymores, sitting here getting nukes every game, ruining everybody else's gameplay that's just sitting here wanting to play the game. That kind of stuff. There was a lot of problems. Oh, yeah, can't forget lag compensation, lag, host migration, the matchmaking system not picking the right host, force host, hacking, all that kind of stuff goes into it. But hey, Modern Warfare 2 was definitely, in my book, after playing 3,500 hours of that game, I just said 3,500 hours, 3,500 hours. I'm pretty crazy. But anyway, so definitely in my book, the greatest, definitely had a blast, most fun Call of Duty in my experience. I remember, staying up 2 o'clock in the morning on a school night, mom knocking on the door, ding, 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 ding. It's like, hey, little Timmy, you better get off that PlayStation. Shut up, mom. And, it's just, those kind of nights were definitely something that I remembered and cherished, and talking to my friends online. I never met any of my friends that I played with online, but hey, to have that social space was definitely revolutionary, and it was definitely engaging with me. So I remember those, that nostalgia was definitely there. Now, to kind of go into the second half of this video, it's more depressing, unfortunately. So the current state of Call of Duty. So I have a friend, his name's Tyler. I'm going to send him this video. He's always going to see it. We have, I wouldn't say we bicker on Call of Duty. I think we just have very strong emotional opinions of where Call of Duty is right now. He does not like Black Ops 4. That's fine. Everybody has their own opinion. He does not particularly like the Specialist. He doesn't like how you have to heal yourself. He believes it's more of an Overwatch clone. And, it couldn't be further from the truth. Honestly, there's definitely a lot of mixed opinions about the Specialist. I personally like them in a way, but I think they do cause a lot of unbalancing issues where some Specialists don't even get played at all. And I feel like it definitely disrupted the balance of just Call of Duty. It's meant, just to have junky fun. That is what Call of Duty's bread and butter was. And I think all the other Call of Duties as well, like Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 was okay. It was kind of like an Advanced Warfare clone, just kind of dumbed down with the whole jetpacks and super jumps. I think it was still fun, but I don't think it was Call of Duty or where Call of Duty should have been. Infinite Warfare, definitely a failure. That was a hard failure. The graphics were amazing. The gunplay was actually pretty fun. I played good extensive hours of it, but however, did not feel with me. Kill streaks at first were kind of garbage. But other than that, just, World War II, didn't have fun with that in the beginning. I've heard it's been, reworked, and it's actually really, really nice to play now. However, I'm not too motivated to get back in. It had its chance. And I think that's actually what's happening to Call of Duty now. A lot with all the other Call of Duties is that now we're in this state where we play Call of Duty for 2 to 3 months, and we kind of set the controller or keyboard down, and we're like, man, this is getting boring. And then they release something, and then they play it for a week, and man, it's getting boring. And then it's just it's a constant recurring cycle. And I think Activision is having why they're having such an issue or not an issue. They're pushing these microtransactions egregiously on the consumers. I think it's because they know that the people who are going to stick with it, they're going to sink in the most money, and that's definitely a problem with consumer willing to put money into this game that barely any people play on anymore. So unfortunately, that's kind of like where the state of Call of Duty is. And honestly, in my opinion, if we don't know if it's even Modern Warfare 4, I'm just kind of speculating here, but if it is going to be Modern Warfare 4, it has to be perfect. There can be no wrong with this Call of Duty. If they screw it up, in my opinion, Call of Duty is done. They are done. Whatever games are currently in the making right now by Treyarch, by Sledgehammer Games, because Infinity Ward's doing it this year. Whatever games they got going on, that's it. They're going to finish them, and that's going to be it, I think, in my personal opinion. Modern Warfare 4 cannot be a flop. It cannot have egregious microtransactions. It will have microtransactions. We all know it will. Season Pass, hopefully they'll give it to us for free, but probably not, being Activision, and being that their stocks recently haven't been the best. I would know because I own stocks in their company. So they're definitely going to charge for that $50 Season Pass. Which kind of separates the community, and it's no good, as Captain Price would say, no good. But anyway, so I basically want to hear from you guys. This is kind of a video, a call to action for you guys. I want to hear in the comment section below. I want to know what your current opinion is in Call of Duty. Speak up. My comment section isn't the most looked at comment section on YouTube. However, I believe that I can read what you guys say, and I can take that and move throughout different communities and try to argue a point or try to make things better. That's something I've always liked to do, is just try to make things better. So Black Ops 4, in my opinion, I liked it. I still kind of play it every now and then, but however, as you can see in this gameplay, it's a Modern Warfare Remastered. Definitely fun, and I know you guys are definitely liking this gameplay in the background. Some ponage on these players. They didn't know what was coming. they couldn't handle it. But anyway, so really appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. If you disagree with all of my points and just want to slap me in the face, dislike this video. Definitely comment below. Want to hear your opinions. Want to hear your stories. Where did you start with Call of Duty? What do you think of Call of Duty now? And where do you think Call of Duty can go in the future? Man, want to hear from you. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I definitely will see you guys in the next commentary that I do. I know I don't do these often, but I'll see you in the next one. Peace.